episodes this season. Nice.
Previously, the 40 best home cooks in America came from across the country.
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Seattle, Washington, New Jersey.
Louisiana, California.
To prove themselves to 3 of the food world's biggest names. Culinary legend Gordon Ramsay, America's youngest 4-star chef Graham Elliott, and James Beard award-winning pastry chef.
So your breeze already going back? Yeah, I already have a 5 o'clock shadow. You know, it is 6:30, so 6:40. So I do have a 6 o'clock shadow already growing.
Chef and owner of 7 internationally renowned bakeries across North America. New judge, Christina Tosi.
Dream big, everyone. You never know.
Best things that we've had so far. Keep your friends close.
To the top 20 in the kitchen.
Crash to the bottom.
Hasan. It's a wonderful feeling to be.
My mom was initially on the season and they cut her out of the edits because she made some nasty ass food. What? No shot, dude. What the fuck? Yo, why are you calling out your mom like that, bro? I climb ice peaks. That's hilarious, dude.
Be one of the top 22.
You do not deserve your mother's cooking with that kind of attitude, okay? How dare you? My mother makes the most delicious food. Do you understand? Struggling to drag the window, sometimes it fucks up. Bro, I was hyped as fuck when she got called into the studio. Come on, chatter. How dare you?
Home cooks of America. Because just like 2 weeks ago, I was on the roof fixing air conditioners. And now I'm where I want to be, in the kitchen, cooking for the 3 top chefs of the world. So really, this is my dream come true.
First, she got exposed on national television. And then she got exposed on national twitch.tv/Hasanabi.
This opportunity is everything to me. I'm a hairdresser from Massachusetts. I'm a single mom.
International
I wanna put
television.
my shears down and just cook. I want a better future for my family. I'm from Wisconsin. You know, like I work on a 1970s gas stove. And the kitchen here
I feel like she's always crying.
is
That one.
amazing. I've always dreamt or thought about it. I just think it's surreal.
I really want to impress Christina Tosi. Christina's my idol, and she's one of the top cookbook authors. I want to be her. I want that path.
We're on the biggest stage in the culinary world, and Chef Tosi is like the best pastry chef on the face of this earth. This competition has gone to a whole new level.
Bro, the worst part about this is that it's making me want like Milk Bar cookies. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome. You are the top 22
Kinda
home
fucked
cooks
up.
across America.
One of you standing here will be America's next MasterChef.
It's time for the world's biggest culinary competition to officially begin.
This is the moment all of us have been waiting for. Your first ever Mystery Box Challenge.
We want you all to take whatever ingredients you find under those boxes and transform them into something that shows us who you are as a cook.
We'll taste everything as you cook. Remember, we miss nothing.
The person with the best dish will get a huge advantage in the next stage of the competition. Trust me, you want to win this one. It's the biggest advantage that we have ever given to a Mystery Box winner.
On the count of 3, you'll lift your boxes. 1, 2, 3, lift!
This is mine.
Look around.
No way.
Oh, they're all different.
Like a can in.
Damn, bro. Milk Bar LA has a 3.8 on Google. Why are LA people so harsh? To be fair, Milk is better than Milk Bar. I don't know how to, like, it's not, Milk Bar is all right. Milk is better, but Milk Bar is still pretty decent. But yeah, this one is better. It's kind of weird that they also have like Milk and Milk Bar, but this shit is fucking fuego. Wait, what? It's closed? What? Oh, I guess Christina Tozzi sends her regards. You know what I'm saying? Dude, yeah, Biden's America, dude. Biden did this. It was founded in 2006 from our Art Deco flagship. We were so delighted to serve many of you delicious baked goods and ice cream treats today. As we announce the sad news, we keep a smile on our faces as we embark onto a new chapter of Milk. Bro, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean when we're embarking on a new chapter of Milk? Like, dog, you guys make treats, okay? What does that mean? Like, what does it mean when you're embarking on a new chapter? Okay, what the fuck? Like, what? The chapter is what? It's like saying the queen has entered the new phase. Like, we know she's dead, okay? It's called Chapter 11, bankruptcy.
I love those vaccines now, Cat.
Yo, Milk's so good, they did Milk too. Yes, I have had the Milk Bar crack pie. Yeah, it's pretty good. To be fair, though, this was better than Milk Bar. I mean, 100% this was better than Milk Bar, but it's sad that it's gone. But Milk Bar is pretty good, too, to be honest. So, you know, not as good as Milk, but...
Do any of you recognize what's in front of you?
Yes, chef.
Yes. Yes, chef.
This is my refrigerator.
My kitchen.
I have turmeric, I have goat cheese, feta cheese. I'm like, they made this for me.
Let's go.
That's right. You all have a selection of ingredients that each of you left behind in your very own kitchen when you left to travel here.
Unfortunately, back home, I cook so eclectically and make so many varieties of dishes that now I have a bunch of different
Look at that. That's a stand user. Like that. You're going to tell me that's not a Stundu user? Like, look at this. Every Florida person, I swear to God, just like automatically interesting person.
That don't fit together. What's
Hey, bad news about your fave. Dog, we're in the 6th season of MasterChef. You think we didn't already know that Joe Bastianich had said racist and sexist things? Like, what do you mean? We know. We've been know. Like, yeah, it's kind of that's the whole content.
What's a girl to do?
We want to get to know you through your food, but I just want to be clear. We're not looking for any old dish that you'd make at home.
But we've known
This
since
is your
season 1,
chance to
okay?
prove to us that you deserve to stay here and that you deserve to keep that apron on.
Is everybody ready to make us the best dish of your lives?
Yes.
Your 1 hour starts now. This is it. The very best. 22. I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, 13 states represented this year.
Wow.
Illinois, Jersey, Texas, Louisiana.
I love that. I mean, that's the best part about food right now, right? The diversity of cultures and flavors, regardless of what state you're from.
Woo! Intensity. That's me.
This is very different than being at home.
Christina, this is their first big challenge and your first big mystery box. As a judge, what do you think?
I am so excited to join the search for the next MasterChef.
Back in New Orleans, Louisiana, this is stuff I always find in my fridge, and you know, I'm comfortable with using. I'm doing spicy wings with a side salad. I'm on
Always a Nola Andy.
And then I'm gonna make a spicy Cajun sauce.
To be fair though, Nola food is fucking crack. It's so good.
It. I'm just trying to get it done, trying to get the flavors right, and elevate a basic dish.
Beautiful.
Heather,
Yes.
tell me about the dish.
So I'm making a coconut curry soup, and I'm going to be making...
No protein.
No protein. I'm actually Indian, but even further than that, I'm Gujarati Indian. It's a state I'm from. And most Gujaratis don't eat meat.
You know the competition's fierce. How do you think you're going to fare when you have to go through each and every stage, having to cook the most exotic proteins?
I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be a little nervous just because I've never really been around it, but I really want to surprise people.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm doing a pan-seared black cod with a purple cauliflower puree. I'm gonna roast some Brussels sprouts. This is gonna be the most beautiful plate any rocker has put on a dish. This is my stage. I'm here to win.
30 minutes gone, 30 minutes to go.
Hey, Dan.
Hi, Chef.
How's it going?
We got the vegetarian boys. Like, it's a lock. It's a lock. We're every archetype, like every character archetype is like slowly revealing itself. You know what I mean? You got the vegetarian. You got the Nola Andy, okay?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. So this looks like pâte à choux to me.
This is pâte à choux, or eclairs. I'm gonna do my Italian version of a savory eclair, actually.
Interesting. I like the risk-taking. If you can pull it off, I know we'll be impressed for sure.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I think
Chef.
after Cutter, they just refuse to have more veterans on the show because they just, you know, they just keep getting elevated for no reason. Like, Cutter was so OP, they were like, we should just hold off on having a vet again.
Good luck, Dan.
Katrina,
Yes, chef.
you look like you're in the zone.
Thanks.
What's the dish?
It's a pork tenderloin schnitzel.
Right. Oh, wow. What's in there?
Bacon, apple cider
Wow.
vinegar.
That's delicious.
Thank you.
You love cooking, right?
Yeah.
Bro, why does she always look so, like, sad? I swear to God, she always looks like she's crying. You know what I mean? Like, she's just, I don't know how to describe it.
Is the best thing about life.
Now, why didn't you come to us 5 years ago?
I didn't have the confidence.
Really?
No.
You
no.
kidding me?
I didn't see myself here. And this year I did.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Stay here for a long time, will you?
I will.
Especially cooking cabbage like that. Okay? Good luck.
Thank you.
We are coming up to the last 10 minutes.
Timing is everything.
Bro, I would not be crying in front of Gordo. I would never let him see my
Wow,
tears.
it's exciting.
It smells awesome. I'm so psyched by the level.
How are you going to be around Gordo all day and be sad?
Who do you have your eye on?
Katrina's braised cabbage and bacon, incredible.
Behind is Dan, who's making savory eclairs,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that sounds good.
60 seconds to go.
That does not sound good, but yo, what did we learn? No spoon push with brown shit, dude.
Think about plating, garnishing, wiping.
Finishing touches.
Push, guys.
Speed up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Oh, I did it.
Finishing touches.
We want to see you on a plate.
Push, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Oh, I did it.
Well done. Let's go.
After observing and tasting throughout the Mystery Box Challenge,
Wow.
the judges now take one final look
This came out nice.
to determine which dishes stand out.
It was so nice to see you guys working with the ingredients that you are most familiar with. Great looking dishes. But there are 3 dishes that we
Smiley face.
want to take an even closer look at. This first home cook really stuck to their roots. It was a clever interpretation of their home-cooked dish. Please step
What the
forward.
fuck is that?
Katrina.
Oh my gosh. I didn't expect it to have Gordon Ramsay say my name. I'm so grateful. I'm floating up to heaven.
Katrina, describe the dish, please.
It is a pork schnitzel
Jesus
with
Christ.
braised red cabbage with bacon and Christmas peas, which is what my mom makes every Christmas.
The visual impact, it looks beautiful. And you've got finesse. How long did you cook the bacon with the cabbage?
Probably about 5 minutes.
Any acidity in the cabbage?
Yes, apple cider vinegar.
It's hearty, it's warm, it's got charm, it's everything we wanted to see tonight.
I'm calling it. Katrina's going to be a chat favorite because she is like, her low self-esteem is to a point where it's almost like, I mean, it's crippling low self-esteem, and chat sees a lot of her Chat sees a lot of themselves in her, I think.
The pork, delicious, could be done with 30 seconds less cooking.
Okay.
However, you've got that sumptuous richness of the cabbage and the bacon and your mum's Christmas peas.
I will do everything I can to make sure that that doesn't happen, though.
Yeah, right now I feel like Father Christmas just jumped down the chimney. Great job.
Thank you.
Do you think German food is good? No, except for what she made. Schnitzel is the only good. I'm not a big brat guy. Schnitzel is the only good German food. Other than that, it's like pretty, I would say it's a pretty dog shit cuisine overall. Not as bad as UK, obviously. But you know, Schnitzel is pretty solid. It almost like carries it. Pretty much it, though. I mean, and also Schnitzel can be really bad too.
The braised cabbage is so good. You have the perfect balance of sweet and acidity. For me, the schnitzel is delicious, but I would have loved to see more color, a little bit more breading. It's the only thing that's sort of holding me back a little bit between like...
Technically, Schnitzel is Austrian, but you already know what my take is on this. I have been to Austria, and I have had Schnitzel in Austria, and I do know. But you already know what my take is. Me and Felix have already... you don't want me to get started talk about Austria again and many differences, or rather lack thereof, of Austria versus Germany.
Like loving this dish and loving this dish. Yep. But man, do I love that braised red cabbage. Good job.
Thank you.
So tell me exactly about the dish, the inspiration behind it.
Bro, listen, if you have the same fucking language, okay, if you have the same language, if your people are literally the same, and you don't even have like a different religion, you can't claim to be a different country. At least like the differences between Greeks and Turks is, in my opinion, insignificant, but like at least there's a different religion and a different language, you know what I mean? And I still think Greeks and Turks are like pretty much the same fucking person. It's just that the Turkish cuisine is better, but that's fine. Like,
Grew up in a Slovenian German family.
USA and Canada are the same country? Yes. Yes. What? Wait, what? What dumb question is that? Yes, Canada is quite literally just a fucking edge state of the United States where they just have like better vibes. But yes, Canada is quite literally a part of the United States of America. It's just America with healthcare and like somewhat better social safety nets.
We would make schnitzel once in a while, and I hope you like it.
I don't really like it. I love it. I think it's delicious. I mean, it's...
Would you say North and South Korea is just
Not
one,
the
right?
same
Yes.
country. We have healthcare.
Yes, it's the Democratic People's Republic. Yes. Also, what do you mean? Unified Korea is literally like, that's not even a fucking meme. Yeah, that is quite literally, without ideological warfare, it would quite literally be one country. So, yes. Why do chatters keep asking me these questions? Yes, one unified Korea, okay? All the same until it comes down to West and Normal Virginia, West Virginia and Normal Virginia. Yeah, motherfuckers be like, wow, really? You're gonna sit here and tell me that South Dakota and North Dakota are the same? It's like, yes, motherfucker, it's the same. Yeah.
It's so good, right? I love that you got your heritage on the plate here. That's like cooking where you go back in time, you know, old world, Europe, stewing those kind of things down, and they just taste great.
Oh,
good job.
Thank you.
Next up, this dish is definitely this home cook on a plate. It's beautifully delicious to look at, and man, perfectly seasoned. Please step forward. Dan.
I feel incredible right now. Of all those amazing dishes out there, I'm one of the top 3, and
This dude looks ridiculous. I'm sorry. He just looks way too pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty shaming.
everybody's on notice here. I came to play. So this is a savory take on a pâte de choux.
He's just like, he looks like, how do I describe it? He looks like a Ken doll or something.
There's a creamy mushroom filling with 2 sauces, a deep tomato sauce and a basil.
Saying North and South are the same country right now is such an ignorant thing to say. They've been apart for so long. Their cultures are completely different. Most South Koreans do not want unification for that reason. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. Okay, suck me. That's what I say. Okay.
Pesto.
Also,
Have
you're
you done
wrong.
this dish before?
I've never actually done it in a savory way quite like this.
So, with pâte de choux, with these sort of cream puff casings, the filling inside should be creamy and fluffy. And there's nothing worse than a pâte de choux ball that's underfilled. You either have it totally right or you have it totally wrong. And you got them right. Beautiful consistency, perfectly filled. I'm really impressed, both in the sweet end and the savory end. You took a risk in sort of combining those two things, and it really worked. Man, you guys gotta watch out.
Dan, where you from?
Chicago. Represent Chicago Italian.
Describe the sauce. How did you make the sauce underneath?
My mom taught me how to make red sauce since I was little, and working with tomatoes, they can be acidic, so adding a little butter to add some richness really balances it out.
Really delicious. It's a gallant, brave, strong, thoughtful effort. A bit too much cream for me. However, there's heart there.
Thank you very much.
Now, the next dish that we want to examine further, that home cook showed really creative thinking. This home cook put some complex flavors on the plate. They also showed that they had a lot of guts.
What did I miss? Where's
Please
Joe?
step forward. Hethel.
What? My spices and my flavors are on point. I want to make a huge impression.
Bro, I don't want to ever hear from motherfuckers who think they know about Korea exclusively because they listen to fucking K-pop content ever again for the rest of my life. I will fucking ban you dumb bitches in a heartbeat, okay? I don't give a fuck that you listen to every fucking BTS song. I don't give a fuck that you have, like, you know, all of the K-pop fucking posters in your room. I don't care that you fucking stan Luna or Jimin, okay? Unified Korea is an ideal that the overwhelming majority of fucking South Koreans also agree on, okay? I don't care that you think you identify as Korean because you listen to fucking K-pop, you dumb motherfuckers. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Okay? Or even if you're fucking Korean and living in America and you're like, oh, well, I'm sorry. My brain has been rotted completely with imperialist fucking propaganda. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Look at this. Here. There you go. Even like, here. South Korea has long exhibited a mistrust of great powers, and this tendency continues to shape Korean attitudes about roles of foreign actors, okay? They see China as a big threat to foreign powers. Most South Koreans, nearly 69%, felt that the two Koreas should be unified without foreign intervention.
Sad.
It's so fucking stupid. That's why I would get so triggered when Americans would talk about fucking South Korea and like, and what Donald Trump was doing wrong, when like it was probably one of his best foreign policy accomplishments was just to be like, I don't care, you deal with it on your own. Sure, we'll stop doing military exercises in the sea. Like that literally was one of his greatest fucking military accomplishments, which is precisely why normalization happened and talks started occurring between North Korea and South Korea. Shut the fuck up, okay? Dumb bitches. Oh my God, I stan Jimin, so I know actually South Korean culture is very different than North Korean culture. Like, yeah, totally, dude. Good job.
On the judges and let them know, like, hey, look out for me.
Tell us what you have.
It's a coconut curry soup, and I made a coconut red chili chutney on top, and cilantro, mint, and basil oil.
Holy, that's so good. The flavor balance is perfect. Sweet, spice, acidity, richness. You're definitely batting 1,000 when it comes to that flavor control.
I don't listen to K-pop. I fucking live K-pop, you absolute buffoon. You don't even know anything. Okay, got it.
You know, you could probably beef it up, you know, with some lentils.
K-pop fans doing like fucking imperialist Western foreign superpower propaganda at the behest of I don't know, against the wishes of like Koreans in general, dude. That's sick.
Something else kind of with that, but good job.
Thank you so much.
I'm surprised that you got something so flavoursome with such little ingredients. You know, the garlic comes through. Love the shallots at the bottom. Is this the kind of thing you would cook for your husband?
Yeah, my husband loves coconut-based soups, and he loves South Indian food, and it's really typical.
Your husband's a lucky man, let me tell you. I'd come home for dinner early 7 nights a week for that soup. The depth of flavour feels like it's been cooked for 4 hours. Could have done with a bit more heat, but a great job.
Thank you so much.
Katrina, Dan, Ethel, 3 incredible dishes. But there can only ever be one winner.
Katrina made this beautiful schnitzel, and Dan's Italian dish is pretty, and he showed skill, but I also showed skill with little to no ingredients. I made something out of nothing. I have to win.
The best mystery box dish. Congratulations.
That's crazy. You're not going to be able to find out unless you're a subscriber, because it's top of the fucking hour, 7:06, baby. It's time for a 60-second ad break. That's right. I don't care about fucking South Korea, North Korea. Both Koreas are going to have to, unfortunately, see the ad break unless they've already subscribed for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. Probably nobody sees the ads in North Korea, if we're being real. You know what I mean? I don't think North Korea is getting ads served, but, you know. don't think North Korea can see any of this, if we're being real. But hey, listen. Don't matter, okay? Ads will be seen by all, no matter what, unless you subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime, or by getting gifted a sub, like by one that Rekistau 3 just gifted. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know why that fucking chatter said that. About like unification. And in North Korea, watching me would not be a crime in North Korea. It would actually be good to watch me in North Korea, because I am, of course, a supporter of Jusha. Red Velvet did not perform in North Korea only for K-pop stands to be against unification. Yeah, that was really weird. Anyway, let's continue. I'm confused. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. And maybe else. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs.
The best mystery box dish. Congratulations. Goes to
Natalia or whatever is going to get it.
Dan. Oh, great job. Well done.
Thank you so much. I have the #1 dish today, so right now I'm riding this high.
And look who is standing on top.
But I know there's 21 other competitors right behind me, and I'm gonna work my butt off to make sure that I keep them behind me.
Let's go.
As the winner of the Mystery Box Challenge, Dan is in control of the first elimination test.
Please, come over.
At the end of this challenge, at least one home cook will leave the competition.
Congratulations, Dan. You won the very first Mystery Box Challenge. Your first advantage is you will not have to cook in the upcoming elimination test.
I'm sure you've noticed all these incredible desserts up here.
I just want to smoke a blunt in unified Korea, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. This is a chef's...
Which is like super illegal. Both in the South and definitely in the North, too. I don't think they fucking smoke up. I don't think they spark up in the North either, but...
dream. And they all have one major thing in common. Each and every one was created by... Christina Tosi.
It's incredible.
Christina is truly...
Bro, she fucking slaps, okay? She straight up fucking whips it, dude. Oh my God, I love her. I've already forgotten. I'm like, Joe who Omega lol. Okay, straight up.
Got to know who wins.
I just want a pastry mommy. I really do. She's great.
One of the most revered pastry chefs anywhere in the world. Christina, you're still in your early 30s. Where did it all start for you?
I was raised by women that love to bake. So moms, grandmas, aunts, and they took me under their wing. And I loved it so much that I went.
How do you do fellow kids moment who says spark up? I don't know. I'm just like trying to use fucking spicy language. Obviously, I don't fucking smoke weed. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't blaze up 420 anymore.
To New York City, and I went to culinary school, and I worked my way up until I opened my own place. So in my bakery, Milk Bar in New York City, we make pies. We make some crazy pies, cookies in all different flavors, and then we make these ridiculous layered cakes. But tonight, I'm not going to ask anyone to try and make one of my crazy, difficult creations. Instead, there's a benchmark for all bakers, something that every great American home cook should know how to make.
Wait, what the fuck? Cannabis was an important crop in ancient Korea and samples of hemp and fabric. Wait, what the fuck? In 2010, the American NGO Open Radio for North Korea stated their source informed them that the crackdown on meth had been announced, and their crackdown was focused on methamphetamine and opium, with opium and marijuana not being considered drugs. Oh my God. In 2013, citing sources as NK News and Reddit, Vice News reported that cannabis is widely used and tolerated in North Korea. I'm so sorry. I take it back. So technically, actually, yeah, no, I would like to fucking, I would like to light one up in unified Korea. And it seems like the not so distant military dictatorship had Western forced standards that probably also made South Korea be anti-cannabis when it's in their fucking history. Super illegal in South Korea, yeah. Well, that's what happens when you're a capitalist dominated military dictatorship until recently, and then still a capitalist dominated country, Western capitalist dominated country. However, a reply by journalist Keegan Hamilton article sought to debunk these as rumors. He cited Matthew Reichel of the Pyongyang Project, who notes that ipdambe is actually a mixture of herbs and tobacco, superficially resembling cannabis, but unrelated. Cannabis is cultivated industrially, but in the form of low THC hemp. So they can have low amounts of personal amounts of psychoactive cannabis. Its use is still illegal, though it is also unlikely to be punished severely. Okay, so still, okay, got it. Marks that went to high school are just DPRK apologists. Is there any merit to that? No, there is no merit to it. Apologist isn't what? I mean, there's a lot of, the unfortunate reality is that if you are living in a country that has like no fucking media, and all the media in the Western world is like basically propaganda, completely propaganda, and you don't have any like internal sources and not exactly a great history. It's like a fucking authoritarian, theocratic monarchy. Okay, it's not actually a Marxist-Leninist country at all. However, it has actually greatly improved the material conditions of its citizens over the course of the past like 20 years, for sure. Okay. It ultimately does not matter. A lot of the leftists on Left Book, like, they're fucking crazy. They're like, no, they're eating like hamburgers every day. Like, it's not as bad as America makes it seem, but it's not great either. And also, they're not Marxist-Leninist at all. They are just, they're straight up. They're just a fucking theocratic monarchy, I would say. Authoritarian. Ultimately, doesn't matter. The greatest threat to the North Korean population is not even their own fucking brutal dictatorship and its leadership itself, but actually Western powers, imperialist powers, imposing crippling sanctions, completely stopping them from participating in the global economy, and not allowing them to normalize relationships with even their neighbors. If you actually want to save the people of North Korea, then you have to fucking allow them to participate in the global economy. It's a completely ridiculous, insane fucking situation it's just it's yet another ongoing human rights abuse that we just totally turn a blind eye to. and you know it's basically seen as like a buffer zone for China against Western imperialist powers. You know, that is a good deep arcade take. Remove sanctions, absolutely. But ultimately, I'm not one of those people that's like, that's actually people are super happy in North Korea. Okay, anyway. Only here will you ever get unification of Korea conversations, and then like, you know, I will give you a nuanced and balanced approach to DPRK while talking about MasterChef based MasterChef pastries.
Apple pie. The true American classic. Flaky crust, cradling that perfectly spiced filling. When you get it right, it's delicious.
Dan, for your second advantage.
Here is a bag, and you're gonna fill it up with apples. Now, this is gonna be a big, big strategic moment for you.
People who say tankies to defend DPRK and China's capitalism are also overlooking the fact that, you know, China does do a lot of fucking cool things like voluntary donations or Chinese prosperity,
South Korea,
and
Canada,
numerous other
US,
nation-building projects that are actually otherwise good, and you would want the American state to do exactly that. Actually, as a matter of fact, I advocate for those things here in America all the fucking time, and you should as well. Like voluntary donations to the tune of billions of dollars.
Hasanabi?
Voluntary organ donations? No, that's fucking no. I'm not talking about dumb bullshit. I'm talking about fucking actual Chinese policies. Anyway, let's continue.
Are you ready to find out what you'll be facing in tonight's elimination challenge?
Yes, chef.
Tonight, you are baking. Apple pie.
Damn, that's basic as fuck, though. Let's be real.
Baking
She went
in
from
general
like
is a bit of a weakness for me, but as a teacher, if my students were in this situation, I would tell them to concentrate on the positive and do their best.
Tonight, I want to see your take on this classic apple pie.
Dan does not have to cook tonight. And there's another huge advantage that Dan got back in the pantry.
We asked Dan to pick as many apples as he wanted, knowing that each apple represented salvation for a home cook.
So those who don't get an apple will have to bake and will be staring elimination in the face. Dan, it's time to make some friends and a few enemies.
Yes, chef.
Go ahead and hand out those apples.
The decision making is almost political to some extent.
Oh, you're the best.
I can use this advantage in a couple different ways.
Thank you.
Are they someone that I want to kind of make an ally and give them an apple and save them here? I saved some people because I thought they might be winning challenges in the future so that they can save me later.
Yes!
It's kind of all about building friends and building enemies.
of zone support. This is
19
fucking.
months
This
and
is
no
so
Benzizi.
stupid, dude. Turkish people are banned from the stream going forward. Okay, they're just banned. No more Turk postings.
Oh, baby.
In the
At the end of the day,
Kavi.
it's competition. Everybody's an enemy at some point.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Maybe, man. I think this is my last one.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Good luck, guys. I'll be up there.
All of you with an apple head up to the safety of the balcony.
There's no Turkish version of Henry.
You 9 will be baking tonight to avoid elimination. And 2 of you will be going home. You will all have just 90 minutes to make us an incredible apple pie.
Is everyone ready?
You're enjoying
Yes, chef. Your 90
Wait, he
minutes
saved all the women? What the fuck? Except for some.
starts now.
Come on.
All of my grandkids love my apple pie. I'm super stoked about baking this pie.
Heidi.
I can't remember how many apple
Kind of.
pies I've made in my lifetime. A gazillion.
Let's go. Christina, we put you in control. Why apple pie?
There's no hiding behind anything when you make an apple pie. You either have the basic techniques down, or you don't.
So what's the A to Z of apple pie work?
Apple pie starts with the crust. You take flour, some sugar, a little salt, some sort of fat. I like to use butter. From there, it's all about the filling. Making the apples, slicing them, and seasoning them, getting them ready to go into the pie crust.
So the biggest mistake tonight potentially would be what? Crust too thin?
The thickness, I think, will be a real struggle.
One thing I learned being a drummer, being in the music business, is when you overplay, you overdo it, you ruin it. So I'm gonna make a really spectacular, simple Granny Smith apple pie with a little rock and roll flair in the whipped cream. I'm gonna do a bourbon whipped cream.
You know, I feel like the producers have to be fucking juicing them to say like things that are related to their persona and their characters. Cause like, I don't think anyone, I mean, even the most annoying music guy, which I know many of, okay, is never going to be like, yeah, I'm doing a little rock and a little bit of roll, you know, like that sort of thing.
I'm making my mom's apple pie.
We get it, bro.
She
You're a
uses
rocker,
Honeycrisp
okay?
apples
You
and Granny
rock
Smith
hard.
apples. I'm going to use a little mint and a little bit of fresh ginger.
I'm going to make...
And I do know music guys that are annoying as fuck who never wear sleeves and are drummers, for the record. Like, so I do know exactly that guy, that persona, that personality I'm very familiar with, okay?
apple pie with a caramel walnut raisin hat. I think the taste will be amazing. If the judges don't love this, then they got to check their medication.
Hi, Veronica.
I'm not talking about
Are these graham
Pantano.
crackers?
No, I'm talking about real life
So what do you
friends.
have planned with the graham crackers?
I bake the butter crust first.
Okay.
And then I bake the graham cracker crust a second time just before the other one's done. The flavor together is amazing.
And that's what you have planned for your apple pie?
I cook creatively, so I create as I go.
That's risky.
Yes, but that's who I am.
Okay, good luck.
Right, Livia, how you doing?
Great.
Confident?
Yes.
Talk about the crust. What's the top? Are you going lattice? Are you going round? What are you doing?
I don't know if I'm doing a crust.
You don't know if you're doing a crust.
I don't know if I'm doing a crust yet.
But what did Christina request?
What?
She asked for apple pie.
Apple pie. What does that mean?
I know that it's apple pie, but I gotta do me.
Okay, she's out, bro. No shot. 0% chance this person survives, okay? Absolute bananas take.
Apple pie.
She said no crust.
I don't know if I'm doing a crust.
You don't know if you're doing a crust.
Also, it's the best part of the apple pie. Like, what the fuck? It's just wet fruit. Without crust, you just have wet fruit, dude. What the fuck is going on with these people and their obsession with wet fruit?
I don't know if I'm doing a crust yet.
But what did Christina request?
She asked for apple pie.
Apple pie. What does that mean?
I know that it's apple pie, but I gotta do me.
Apple pie.
I gotta do
I guess,
me.
yeah, pie has a crust. I was thinking more of a tart. You're right. You're right, Gordon. Gordon's always right. I guess I'm doing crust.
Tell me about the filling. What you got in there? Blueberries.
Blueberry, almond, lemon zest. There's a little bit of almond extract, goat cheese.
Wow. Goat's cheese, blueberry. Why together on a night like tonight?
I want there to be that like fine line between savory and sweet.
Goat's cheese, apple pie.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Mateo.
Yes.
You're a teacher, so you should have had all kinds of students trying to butter you up with apples, right?
What's that?
Bro, what is happening, dude? Why are there so many Henry Cavill is Turkish memes? Turks, you need to stop posting, okay? ATV. Hayri Kaval. Kaval. Hayri Kaval. Türk abi Türk. Okay, let's continue.
Tell me about the filling.
I added some ginger, some fresh ground cardamom, a little bit of nutmeg, a touch of cinnamon, and a little bit of lemon.
Goat cheese could technically work in apple pie, but you'd have to fucking really make sure. Like, that shit would have to be really sugary, you know what I mean? For the savory deliciousness of goat cheese to not be so interfering that it like, it would have to be, I don't even know how it would stick, to be honest. I don't know where you would put it or how you would put it with the way you cook the pie, but it would have to be very, very sweet. The apple needs to be very sweet so that, like, the goat cheese could, I don't know, balance off of it.
It's a lot going on. I mean, I know you're going with the spice route, but, you know, a lot of those, as they cook down, they can get really concentrated. Did you get that right mix in there?
I think it's there.
Good luck.
Wow. Come on, let's go.
Your pies should be on their way into that oven.
Graham, who's looking good?
To me, Christopher. I think, you know, he's cocky, he's whistling, but that pie looks good.
I'm really nervous about Charlie. Charlie's because the apples are way too big.
Right.
I don't think he's rolled his pastry out even.
So how's Sarah doing?
She is super confident, cool, calm. I mean, this one's in the bag for her. I mean, she's almost like working with her eyes closed. 15 minutes to go. All of you, speed up.
Come on.
There's no single apple pie that's the same in this kitchen.
Right. Everybody's got so many different things going on.
They're starting to come out. Last minute.
Yes, Christina Tozzi replaced Joe Bastianich.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air. Well done. That was an intense 90 minutes. Let's start off with Veronica.
I look at this flying saucer of clumpiness. It's not my prettiest apple pie, but I know that the flavors are there.
Oh, they fucking despise presentation. That presentation looks, bro, that literally looks like a witch made it, okay? This is what it looks like in like German, in like German Brothers Grimm folklore. Like, a witch made this, and there's actually human remains in this pie, okay? That's what it's given me.
Describe the dish.
Well, the dish is
Looks like my toilet during Havana syndrome.
4 more months until Hogger's brain rot.
Tell me the name of the dish.
it's an apple pie. A very simple apple pie.
There's a misbehaving child in this apple pie that Gordo is about to eat, okay? I would not touch it. That's all I'm going to say.
Right. Can I borrow those glasses 2 seconds?
Which, by the way, that's precisely what every German story is like, is they're fucked up, okay? Germans are really fucked up. Every kid's story has, like, cannibalism of some sort in it.
Seconds, please.
Love you, brother. Stay strong.
Let's be honest. That does not look like a simple apple pie. Let's get that right. Okay, and what have you got in there?
It is a delicious, buttery, caramel walnut apple pie.
Right, you're an amazing grandmother. You've got a big family. How many times a month do you cook apple pie?
I don't cook apple pie a lot. I make a lot of birthday cakes.
Wow.
Liar. You literally flexed earlier. Which is it? What's the truth? What's the truth, lady? You literally said you live, breathe, and die apple pie. What the fuck?
What have you done to the top of the pastry?
I rolled into the pastry dough the graham crackers.
It's a gazillion.
Here's the real bizarre thing. That pie actually tastes delicious. Crust is delicious, caramel's tasty.
Oh my
looks
God.
a mess, but it tastes delicious. Damn, tastes good. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I gotta tell you, that pie is delicious. It's really good.
Bro, that had to be a delicious pie because it looks like shit, okay? Like, that's like, you can't even fake it. Like, it looked so bad that it had to have made up for it with how delicious it is.
Use just the right amount of sugar, just the right amount of cinnamon, just the right amount of cornstarch. I mean, it's a beautiful cross-section of pie. You know, for me, this challenge was about like basic techniques. And you clearly know how to roll out a pie crust evenly. Really great job. Thank you.
I like the cook on the apples. Tastes 10 times better than it looks. Nice assertive use of cinnamon.
Okay, that's not me. That's not saying much though, because it looks awful.
I would definitely take another slice.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
sir.
Ooh.
Right, next up, Christopher.
I've seen that one. When he went to a Cajun restaurant, thought the food looked bad, but then he cleaned his plate and went to the kitchen for more. I think I've seen that.
I feel very nervous because I've never made an apple pie before, but I'm ready to prove myself.
Let's go.
I'm ready to make the judges respect me.
Christopher.
Chef Ramsay. I'm not just about talking the talk, I'm about walking the walk.
Describe your pie.
I did a maple syrup and bourbon filling.
Bro, you're not going to be able to unhear this, and I love him. But he sounds like Michael Reeves, bro. Homie straight up sounds like Michael Reeves. Dude, listen to this.
Christopher.
Chef Ramsay. I'm not just about talking the talk, I'm about walking the walk.
Describe your pie.
It's over. I just ruined this. You literally are just only going to hear it now. Also, Michael Reeves is the man. I love him. You guys know this.
A maple syrup and bourbon filling, some cinnamon, pinch of nutmeg, and I put 5 tablespoons of cornstarch.
5 tablespoons of cornstarch. I can build a house with that. Why 5 tablespoons?
The cornstarch I needed to thicken up the bourbon in case it didn't evaporate enough. I didn't want a big soupy mess, because then you'd be like, this little guy, you know, he sucks. He's look at this. I don't know. I thought it was a good measurement.
5 tablespoons.
Yeah.
Half a cup.
I get it. I don't know. Just eat it.
Oh my God.
Damn, dude. What the fuck? Just lie, homie.
5 tablespoons.
Michael, what are you doing, bro?
Of cornstarch.
I thought it was a good measurement.
Which episode?
5 tablespoons.
Yeah. I don't know. Just eat it.
Oh my God. Oof. What is it with you and that defensiveness? What is it? Little chip on the shoulder?
Yeah, picked on a lot, you know, the natural defense mechanism. Listen, I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
Christopher, do you have any idea how many times I've been picked on in my life? Thick-skinned, let it bounce off.
Okay, gotcha.
Proof's in the what?
In the food.
There you go. Right, what kind of apples did you use?
I use Granny Smith. I figure Grandma can't be wrong.
You're funny.
Why?
You're just funny. I mean, you've got a great sense of humor and you light up the room, but I just want you to relax. Because that is delicious.
Thanks. At least I did something right.
Oh my God. That's his alt, bro. That's his character. The clap every time.
Apples, delicious. Pastry, cooked beautifully. Color, amazing. But it's definitely up there. Good job.
He is bazingified, okay? This is bazingified Michael Reeves.
Thanks, Chef. Appreciate that. Really appreciate
Excellent.
that. Thank you so much, really. That means the world to me.
I can't. Every time he pops the suspenders, I can't do it. It's just like intense levels of dislike immediately for me.
The next apple pie that we'd like to taste belongs to Olivia.
On a scale of 1 to hate this pie, I hate this pie. I'm so angry. It's not what I wanted it to be.
Uh-oh.
If someone gave me the option to shave my head or serve you this pie right now, I would shave my head.
So you're not proud of it?
No.
What is it?
It's a goat cheese apple and blueberry pie flavored with lemon
MasterChef.
and
More like
almonds.
MasterChef.
The lemon blueberry kind of works with the apple. Really tasty. The goat cheese, totally nix. With a pie, it just does not belong. It's just weird. You get that weird goaty farm kind of flavor in there, and you don't know what's going on. So, huge miss.
I love the polka dot top. From a flavor standpoint, goat cheese is such a poignant flavor. I think another cheese, like a ricotta or mascarpone, could have been nice instead. I think you were going in the right direction.
I 100% believe, and I'm not kidding, I 100% stand by this, you absolutely could rock fucking goat cheese in an apple pie. You would just have to fucking douse it with honey, and you would have to fucking go heavy on the syrup. You would just have to make sure that the apple was sweet enough to work off of the fucking savory deliciousness of the goat cheese, okay? Goat cheese works very well with sweet things, okay? Straight up.
From an inspiration standpoint, but definitely.
No, it's not masking. It's contrasting it in a way that it works perfectly with one another. Goat cheese works incredibly well with sweet shit, okay? You'd have to do a lot of balancing. No. Are you a chef? No, but I'm a cheese connoisseur, straight up. I do love cheese.
Success.
I'm a big fan of cheese.
Right, next up, Derek. Let's go. Derek.
Your chef.
Describe your pie.
I did a Granny Smith apple pie. I did put a little orange zest in there for some fragrance, a little brown sugar in the filling to get a little caramelization. I did a butter crust with a lattice top. Kept it simple.
Delicious. Fragrant. Texture of the apples, nicely done. Pastry, crispy, flaky, melting in the mouth. The thing you're missing is just more apples.
Noted.
Steven!
I mixed several types of apples, and I put a little mascarpone cheese here and caramel and a little crabapple garnish.
Love you.
Shut up, bitch. It doesn't work, Graham. Graham just said it doesn't work. Don't disrespect them. I'm sorry, but no disrespect to Graham, but it does work.
I love the balance of flavor that you toss the apples with.
What?
Pastry crust, nice and flaky and delicate. The problem with any pastry crust, no matter how delicate and flaky, if you don't bake it long enough, it still tastes raw.
All right, the next apple pie that we'd like to taste, Charlie.
I got a grandma's apple pie with Granny Smith apples on it.
Looking at it, it looks kind of like the pie that you would steal out of someone's windowsill. Rustic, but with a lot of charm.
Stop. That's for me. He said that for me. Did I not say that? Graham is the type of dude who just, he seems like he would just like see a scent cloud on a fucking apple still window, apple still pie. Okay. Apple still pie. What am I saying? A fucking apple pie on a windowsill with a scent cloud that fucking flies over, and then Graham will then see the scent cloud, notice it, and start flying over with the scent cloud directly to the windowsill. That's right. He admitted it, okay? He straight up admitted it.
The filling, good. The crust, great. But the technique isn't there. I know you can do better, though. Thanks.
Thank you.
It's a windowsill, still, whatever. Fucking shut up.
Please.
English is my second language. ESL moment. ESL moment. Shut the fuck up. ESL moment.
Describe the pie, please.
We have here a ginger cardamom apple pie with a salted bourbon caramel glaze.
Oh. It's just
Sloppy.
disintegrating.
Sloppy.
How thick the apples are. So the apples are way too thick.
He's out.
And you've got the pastry that is way...
He's out, homie. Homie with the Hasanabi here is out.
Way too thin to sustain the weight of the apples. So you've got all fancy with the trellising and the caramel, but the content is the pie, the filling, and nailing those apples. Damn.
The spice, like the ginger for me, is just a little too much. I taste more ginger, more of that cardamom before I taste anything else. It seems to be all about everything except for the apples. This one really doesn't make the grade.
The next apple pie we want to try belongs to Sarah. Damn, that's a big pie, Sarah. Walk me through exactly
She
what's
looks
going
like
on
she
here.
Back
looks
in
like a
Wisconsin,
pie gal
we
too.
have all kinds of apple orchards, and every fall, this is the hot ticket item, the caramel pecan apple pie. There's apples with a good amount of cinnamon and some toasted pecans, and then on the top we have some caramel sauce as well as some glazed pecans.
It's like a slice of autumn. You know, you could be blindfolded and taste it, and you know what it's like outside. The color, the sheen, the flavor, texture, it's textbook. It's delicious. Good job.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Last up, Brianna. Hi, Brianna.
Hello.
What do you got for me?
I made a apple pie with a little bit of ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, sugar, brown sugar, and mint.
Okay, first of all, I want to commend you for your lattice work. It's beautiful. However, it's very, very watery.
I thought I put them in the oven fast enough, but apparently I didn't.
It is literally like apple soup.
Oh no.
It feels like you've just sort of crashed to the bottom.
I'm telling you, dude, the less racist they are, that just means she's anti-racist. You know what I mean? She like fights against racism. Guess what? You're right.
It's
Of course I'm fucking right, dude. I'm always
very
right.
Watery. It is literally like apple soup. When I'm making apple pie at home, if I'm worried about my apples sort of bleeding out too much liquid, I'll toss them in the cornstarch before I toss them in the sugar and the spices and stuff like that. The apples are nice and tart, but sort of lacking real depth of flavor. The liquid makes it hard to eat. Two are going home. I hope one of them is not you. Thank you.
Thank you. My pie wasn't the best. It might have been a little bit soupy, but my flavors were there. And I have hope these simple mistakes aren't enough to send me home.
That was your first taste of an elimination test. There was one standout apple pie. This home cook really baked with confidence. Congratulations, Christopher.
I feel so excited right now. I'm the champ. I'm the pie king. I believe everyone now sees the dedication I have and the skill sets I have.
Good job.
Thank you. I proved to everyone that I can deliver.
Now for the bad news. The 3 worst pies of the night. Please.
Elimination test, but they're wearing white aprons? Yeah, of course, dude. Black apron is just a pressure test thing. This is not a pressure test.
Come and join us down front. Brianna.
Brianna shouldn't feel bad. It just means she's not racist.
Second disappointment. Mateo.
And Olivia.
Bad news is that 2 of you 3 home cooks will be going home. Please step forward. Mateo, you are a high school teacher, and your summer break has come early. It's time to take the apron off and put it back
Damn, dude. Fucking school-related diss? That's fucked up.
on your station. Thank you, Mateo.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Joe would have been like, work with a lot of apples in your line of work?
When?
Think you're going to be getting a lot of apples when you return to school from your students? Have you peaked? I miss him. I miss him so much. I can't believe how much I miss him. Like, now that he's gone, literally, we paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Like, don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. You know what I mean? Like, I miss him so much. I can't believe I'm saying this. I miss him so much. Okay? He's just. I'm just gonna keep doing Joe-isms, okay? I'm gonna keep doing Bastianich in his stead going forward on season 6. I'm just gonna say Bastianich type things.
I am proud of what I've done. I have come further than tens of thousands of people who've tried to be here, so I have nothing to be ashamed of. And just because I'm leaving early doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna continue to cook, just never in apple pie.
Brianna, your pie was clumsy and just not your best performance. Olivia, you cook in a confused manner because you had the basics set up for success, but then you blended it with goat's cheese. That didn't work. There's very little separating both your apple pies.
Mateo Lower. Mateo McConnell was a high school teacher from Atlanta, Georgia. He was eliminated in MasterChef season 6, episode 3 after his ginger cardamom salt caramel apple pie landed him in the bottom 2 after his appearance. Mateo returned to his previous career as a teacher and regularly posts food pics on social media.
Olivia, step forward. Olivia, you are going
upstairs because your pie wasn't that bad.
Back to the bench. Say goodnight to Brianna.
Wait, what?
I'm so grateful that I have another opportunity to continue on
Oh.
and cook again in the MasterChef kitchen. I literally want to like run back up and give each of the judges a hug.
Brianna.
Dude, I love how fucking Valley Girl she is, by the way. This is like... This used to be a meme in like the 90s. I know because I'm in a Marabou and I watched a lot of fucking television. But she is straight up, like, she is 100%. She is the most, like, peak Valley Girl, okay?
You cook with heart. You cook with passion. But tonight, that was not your best performance. Continue cooking and keep that head up high.
You don't know what a Valley Girl is, Hasan? Bitch, I live in Los Angeles for the past fucking 10 years.
Please, take your apron off and say goodnight. Thank you.
Leaving here today it's bittersweet. I'm sad that I went so soon, but it's okay. You know, I get to go see my kids. I get to go work on starting my actual career.
Brianna Watson was a hairstylist from Worcester, Massachusetts. She was eliminated in MasterChef season 6, episode 3 after her leaky ginger and mint pie landed her in the bottom 3. After MasterChef, she worked for the Seven Hills Foundation and planned to open a food truck. There are no mentions in the preliminary Google searches that show that she continued that dream, however. Okay, y'all are just literally adding stuff now. You're like doing more analysis. Also, Laura Ingram famously called me Hasanabi lore. Hasanabi stopped watching MasterChef and said some things about Dan Crenshaw that landed him on Fox News, where Laura Ingram famously called him a Valley Girl. So Hasanabi knows a lot about Valley Girls in general. You look like the Pringle guy. Oh my god. I've gotten everything today.
I have a lot of passion. I love to cook. I know I'm going to succeed in the culinary world. Big ass, guys.
It's always sad when they don't, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's always sad when they don't. Oof. Anyway,